Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Jacksonville Sports. We're going to be talking about the Browns and the Jaguars recap. I'm going to recap that a little bit. Then looking forward here to the game versus the Cardinals. We're going to be going to the West Coast to play them. So a lot of good things happening right now. We won the game. We're 7-3. We're looking good in the playoff picture. So that's good. But honestly, I am a little bit disappointed in how we played on Sunday. Just a lot of stupid turnovers. We only had one turnover, but we put the ball on the ground a lot. It was a lot of penalties that we had. The refs did miss a lot of penalties on both sides. Really, I don't think that the Browns even got a call the whole game. So they really benefited from that. It seemed like the refs wanted them to win on a couple plays. We saw at the end where we should have had the fumble recovery for a touchdown, but that's besides the point. Just we need to sharpen up our play a little bit. The past 2 weeks been playing a little sloppy. Granted, we've won the games, and it's good to win like that and win ugly. But you don't want to have a bunch of games where we're playing sloppy because we're not going to win like that versus the Patriots or versus the Pittsburgh Steelers or if we make the Super Bowl, teams like the Saints or the Eagles. So we got to tighten that up a little bit. But the defense is still great, so the defense is going to keep bailing us out, it looks like, every week. So I guess even if we do have those mistakes, the defense is so good that it'll overcome that. But at the end of the day, we do need to clean those things up. I know all the fans want to get on Bortles, talk about how bad he is, but at the end of the day, he is our guy, he's our quarterback. And yes, he played a bad game, but it was snowing and it was cold, and the offensive line really didn't give him a chance all game. So those are your excuses to why he played bad. But for the most part, we got to have better play from him if we're going to beat those good teams heading forward into this playoff stretch. But it's just it's a little worrisome. But hey, I'm happy. We're 7-3. Right there in the thick of things. We're one of the best teams in the NFL still. So, still after all those things we have going on with us, we're still one of the best. Like one of the better teams. So, I'm not all too worried. It's just one of those things where we have to see here the next couple of weeks. I think we play the Cardinals at home, or we played the Cardinals on the road, and we play the Colts at home. So. We're going to see how this team responds. See if we can play a little bit better heading into November football, December football. See if we can get this ball rolling. See if we can play a lot better than what we played. The things about playoff teams, the championship teams, is that they play better when the season's at its end. They start to elevate their play on the field. So that's all we're looking for. That's all I'm looking for in my Jags. You got to be a harsh critic this time of year. So if we want to get those goals that reach the goals that we want, or want to get to where we need to get to, we need to be kind of harsh on ourselves now, so we won't have to have that mess up later on, or we won't be disappointed later on when it comes up. So so just moving forward to the Cardinals game, the Cardinals have been dealing with a lot of injuries themselves. With Carson Palmer's out, and then David Johnson, they lost him in the beginning of the year. So Blaine Gabbert is going to be starting. Byron Leftwich is their quarterback's coach, I believe. So it's going to be kind of a homecoming for them too. But I'm pretty sure they're not even really thinking about that. That's more of a storyline for the media and the fans and whatnot. But we should walk out versus the Cardinals with a victory. I'll go ahead and make a preview to that game later on in the week. So. Kind of talk about what we need to do to win that game. But yeah, from the Cardinals standpoint, I know this is pretty much their season's on the line, this game. If they don't win this game, they're pretty much kind of on the outside looking in as far as the playoffs goes for the NFC. So it's a big game for them, so they're not going to slack up. They're going to play their best game, one of their best games of the season versus us, and, they know our defense is ready. So, Gabbert's going to be kind of wanting to get a little revenge a little bit. I already know he's going to want to play his best game. I know they're not really thinking about, that kind of stuff, but I'm pretty sure every week he wants to play his best game, but it might be a little bit of extra motivation, so you never know. That'd be kind of fun to watch. But hey, man, at the end of the day, man, this team is really fun to watch. Let's enjoy the ride and the wave that we're on. We're 7-3. Hopefully we'll be 8-3. But I know we're in rare territory. We haven't been this good since '07, so hopefully we keep this up and everything stays positive from here. Nobody gets in trouble, no injuries, things like that. So looking forward to a good playoff run and a good rest of the regular season here coming down the stretch. All right. This is Jacksonville Sports signing off. Please like the video. You can share it, comment on it, subscribe to me. I'm gonna be putting more videos out for you Jags fans. So let's go. I'm signing off.